Hey guys, it's Braden here, back for another comic haul and some reviews for these books that I got this week. There's only 5, so I hope it goes pretty quickly. Justice League issue 28. At the end of the last issue, we saw Victor, or Cyborg, go and seek out Dr. Magnus, who is the creator of these Metal Men. And in this issue, Dr. Magnus tells a story of how he created these Metal Men, why, for what reason, and the first mission that they were involved in, which didn't quite turn out the way Dr. Magnus had planned. Cyborg goes to Dr. Magnus to try and get the Metal Men on his team to try and defeat the Grid and the Sinister Squad or Crime Syndicate, whatever it is that he needs to defeat. You have Gold, you have Platinum, you have Tin, Mercury, Steel and Iron. Past 2 takes of recording this, I always forgot one of them. But come on, there's 6 different metals there. Each of these have the different personalities and characters, and they're more human-like than just machines, which Dr. Magnus did not plan for. He thought they were just going to be machines that would take orders. So that's basically this issue. I'm looking forward to seeing where this series goes next with the Metal Men. I do hope, actually, that the Metal Men get their own series, because they're actually pretty interesting and pretty funny. They got their different dynamics between each character. I do, however, hope that the Forever Evil tie-in does finish very soon, because I'm looking forward to seeing where Justice League goes beyond Forever Evil. Harley Quinn issue number 3. This is the Valentine's issue. Harley Quinn is seeing all these couples in love and kissing and pashing and romancing, and she's got no one. So back in her apartment, Poison Ivy left this plant with some berries on it. Harley Quinn thought she'd try one of these berries out, and unlucky for Harley, that made everyone on the street, male and female, fall head over heels for her. And she's like, "What's your problem? What have you taken?" Sooner or later, after this, canon of events, she realizes and she, says goodbye to that plant. She also gets the job at the psychiatrist, which is pretty cool. Good on you, Harley. One issue which wasn't my favourite this week was a first from Image, that is Undertow. It is about the Atlanteans being like the ruling society, ruling class in this world, sort of centuries back, possibly during prehistoric times. From what I took away from it, there's some terrorism and bombings going on. They're trying to find out who's behind it, and then there's also this amphibian creature on land which they want to, try and find. Actually, I don't even know what it's about, really. If I had not known what this series was about before going into it, I think I would have been even more confused and more underwhelmed by it. I finished this going, you know what, I think I'm going to wait for the trade, because I seriously did not know what was going on in this book. I think the writing wasn't very clear, and I don't think the art was very clear. They say a negative and a negative equals a positive, but it wasn't such a positive in the end. That is She-Hulk number 1. Now, I wish the art inside this book was as good as what the art on the cover is. I was just not a fan of the art in this book. No, actually, it's quite classical. I like the art, but the only thing that I hate in this book is how Jennifer Walters has been drawn. Let me show you. Well, even better. I wish she was like that on the cover. Despite the art, the story and Charles Soule's writing is fantastic. Jennifer gets kind of laid off at work. She comes across a woman who has this case, and this case involves Tony Stark. All she has to do is try to talk to Tony Stark and reason it out. But Tony Stark has all these defenses protecting him at the Stark Tower, so Jennifer can't get through. After a few attempts, she finally does get through to Tony Stark, and within, a second, the case is resolved. And, that's Jennifer Walters for you. I think next week's a pretty big week. I know there's a few comics out next week that I really would like to check out. So I'll see you then, and, happy reading, because that's what I, as a book person, say all the time. So, catch you later.